Hey guys, I got Dan Sullivan right here. Have you been up yet?
No, I'm just going on, man. I'm just getting ready to that's why I'm all fired up. I'm going on in about half an hour after loop.
Okay, so Dan Sullivan's here at Chirofest with me 2017. If we move a little bit, we can see Paul Reed over there adjusting. Quick shout out to Dr. Paul Reed over there for he's adjusting Franzen, so that's pretty cool.
Franzen.
So tell me a little bit about what you're going to lay on the people.
Oh man, here's the thing. I'm pretty fired up right now. So the key is, I don't know. Here's what I want the audience to get: passion. That you don't have to apologize for anything. What we have is so profound. It's as revolutionary today as it was in 1895. And if chiropractic, here's the thing: if chiropractic goes away tomorrow, right? The anatomy and physiology as to the reason why we get our results still exists. So sometimes we take this thing on our shoulders as if we got to go convince the world, but we got to tell the world. And that's because of the nervous system's interrelationship with the central nervous system, the spine's interrelationship with the central nervous system. That's how we get results. So I get fired up.
And I've had a chance to get to know you over the past couple of months. We were at that Go event. Just the amount of energy that you provide to the chiropractic world is unparalleled. So thank you for what you do. And let's talk a little bit about your talk a little bit that you're going to be sharing tonight.
Well, I'm going to talk again about the interrelationship. The fact of the matter is the spine has an intimate relationship with the central nervous system. And because of that, I don't care if you live in India, if you live in Nebraska, my Huskers, go Huskers, or you live in, Nashville, Tennessee. It's the same, right? And I don't care if you're a day old or you're 120 years old, right? So what we have to get across, and again, here's the other part. You go ask 10 people, what is chiropractic? What do they say? Neck and back pain, maybe headache, occasional ear infection or a quack. And so we've got to establish that we got to go out there and understand, and I may be, kind of a rah-rah, I like to inspire, but I like to put meat on the bones that, we don't have to go out there. You don't have to just believe in chiropractic. You don't have to try to convince me that it does or doesn't work, right? It's like, it just goes back to anatomy and physiology. We learned it early on, and, we just need to continue to get more chiropractors bold about it and willing to go deliver the goods. We are a three-stool, right? Philosophy, science, and art. So I'm going to talk about that.
And I know you do something really cool talking about the brain's connection to the nervous system as well.
Yeah. One of the things I found is that the nervous system is somewhat abstract to a lot of patients. So when you start talking about the brain, because one of the things that's not just a good slogan or a fancy motto, it's that based on some of the greatest evidence we have right now in the last 10 years, we're seeing that the reason why all techniques work, whether you do activator, you do torque release, you do CVP, or you do Gonstead, we know that it's all influencing the brain. So we've seen profound changes in body and human physiology, and the common ingredient is because of that spine's influence on the brain. And so we did the model last time, the brain model. And so the brain, it's all about the brain. So we'll talk about that. Would you rather have a back problem or a brain problem? And it is all about the brain.
Well, I know you're about to light up the stage, so everybody out there.
Awesome, guys. My man, Jeffrey Langmaid. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, right.
Keep pounding the pavement. So we need to hear. They need to hear the evidence. They need to know that we're not second rate or second class. I mean, we have a unique lane, and when we understand our unique place, and we understand the philosophy and the science that backs it up, and our art, now we can go out and have a distinct, unique message to continue to. So Jeffrey, I appreciate all you do, brother, and appreciate you, being on.
Yeah, so I'm going to let you jump off because I know that you have some prep to do before you go up there on stage. But let's just gloss it over quickly for Paul Reed for what he's doing for everybody with this Chirofest event.
Yeah, this is an event. I mean, obviously, I'm at a lot of events. But Paul Reed attracts. It's interesting the person he tracks. I mean, the type of person that's here, and then just the atmosphere. It's been pretty electric. And I got stuck in an airport yesterday, so I didn't get to see yesterday. But here, today, it's been awesome. And Paul Reed is just a stud. He's a great chiropractor, but he's a better man, right? He's got a great heart, and I just love that dude. Yeah.
Cool. So. Well, thank you so much, Dan Sullivan, for spending some time with me.
My man.
Hopefully Nebraska pulls it out for this guy.
Yeah, I hope there's a couple minutes left. They're down a score. Want to give a shout out to you, brother.
Oh, thanks.
Taking
man.
your time, doing all this, the setup. I mean, I've seen interview after interview. This brings a lot of activity, and so I appreciate you, man.
Thanks,
appreciate
Dan.
all you
Thanks,
do.
Dan.
Yeah.
And, the reason I do this is because I want the Chirofest to live outside the four walls of the Hilton Hotel here in Vancouver, Washington. And for everybody that's out there that's not here in 2017, just consider this. Come in 2018, and I think they're going to be showing some really cool promos if you guys are early adopters to next year. So thank you so much, everybody on the live feed. Thank you for the attention. Thank you for the loves, the hearts, the thumbs up, and all that stuff. And I'll be here till 6 o'clock, and we're going to anchor this thing with an interview with Paul Reed after the event's done. So love and appreciate you guys, and stay with me.